Okay, let's dive right into this. Have you ever felt just completely overwhelmed trying to get healthier?
Oh, absolutely. Like you start strong, right?
Right.
Full of motivation.
Yeah, a new diet, maybe an intense exercise plan,
Yeah.
but then trying to actually fit it into, a packed life.
With the job, family, everything else, it feels impossible sometimes.
Exactly. And you end up just crashing and burning, feeling worse than when you started.
That feeling, that burnout, that's precisely what the source material we're digging into from Lura focuses on. It really challenges that whole all or nothing idea.
Which, let's be honest, often leads straight to nothing for most people with busy lives.
Right. It leads to exhaustion, not discipline. That's the key insight.
And the source puts it so well, this line really stuck with me. You're not lazy, you're not undisciplined, you're just tired.
That's powerful. It totally reframes it. It's not a personal failing, it's the approach that's often flawed.
Exactly. So our mission here, in this deep dive, is to pull out the practical wisdom from Lura's approach. How these small, doable steps can actually create lasting change. Consistency over perfection, basically.
And the core of it is surprisingly simple. It's called the 10-minute method, just 10 minutes total.
Okay, 10 minutes. That sounds manageable. How does it break down?
It's built on three pillars. First is Move E. That's allocated 4 minutes.
4 minutes for movie. Got it.
Then comes Nourish, which gets 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes for nourish. And the final pillar is reset, also for 3 minutes.
So 4, 3, 3 adds up to 10. What's the thinking behind each one? That 4 minutes of movie, for instance.
Well, the source explains it's not about replacing your gym session. It's a quick hit for energy, mood, maybe a little metabolic boost, just getting your body moving.
Right, a little spark. And Nourish, the 3-minute one.
Yeah, this one's interesting. It's about making one small conscious food choice or doing a tiny bit of prep, like one thing that supports your goals.
Okay, so not a whole meal plan overhaul. No, not at all. The source suggests this micro action helps curb those later cravings and even helps with digestion. Small win.
And the last 3 minutes, reset. Why is that so important?
Oh, this is crucial, according to the source. It's all about tackling stress. Because stress, it messes with everything, your mood, your body's ability to let go of fat.
And cravings too, right? Stress eating is definitely a thing.
Definitely. So those 3 minutes are for grounding yourself mentally and emotionally, helping your system shift out of that fight or flight mode. The source really emphasizes that your body needs to feel safe to release excess weight. Constant stress signals danger.
That makes so much sense. Okay, so give us some concrete examples. How does this look in practice? For movie, the 4 minutes.
Super simple stuff. The source mentions things like 2 quick rounds of squats and push-ups, or maybe a little HIIT burst jumping jacks, high knees.
Or even just dancing, like one song.
Exactly. Just one upbeat song in the kitchen. That totally counts.
Okay, doable. What about nourish for 3 minutes?
Could be as easy as grabbing a handful of spinach to throw into your scramble later. Or deciding right then to swap your usual soda for sparkling water.
Or maybe prepping a quick snack.
Yeah, like cutting up an apple and putting a spoonful of almond butter next to it ready to grab. Just takes a couple of minutes.
And reset, the 3-minute stress buster.
Could be just 10 slow, deep breaths. Seriously.
Yeah.
Or stepping outside for literally a minute of fresh air.
Maybe a quick shoulder stretch at your desk.
Perfect. Or using a breathing app for just those few minutes. The goal is just one small action to interrupt that stress cycle.
It sounds like the actions are almost secondary to the consistency of doing something.
That's a huge part of it. And beyond the actions themselves, the source stresses the mindset shift. It's about moving away from perfectionism.
Letting go of that I blew it feeling if you miss a day or eat something off plan.
Exactly. Seeing slip-ups as just part of the process, not the end of the world, and replacing that negative self-talk.
The source mentions affirmations like, doing something is better than doing nothing.
Right. And that's key. Even if you only manage one pillar on a really chaotic day, maybe just the 3-minute reset. The source says that still counts. It's still progress.
So this really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? You don't need these huge, overwhelming commitments.
No. The sustainable change, the kind that avoids burnout, comes from consistency in these tiny, manageable steps. Just 10 minutes.
It's that whole progress, not pressure idea in action. Small efforts done consistently add up way more than those big sporadic boosts that just drain you.
Absolutely. And the source brings in that great quote from Marie Forleo. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently.
Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. This method seems designed to make consistency actually possible for real people with real lives. even adapting it, doing just one pillar when things are crazy.
It's flexible.
So here's a thought to leave you with. If this principle, just 10 minutes of consistent small actions, can be the key to breaking health burnout, where else in your life could applying that same idea, just 10 dedicated minutes a day, unlock some surprising sustainable progress? Something to think about.